Well, I slept with the goat. Interesting. So, well, let's go see what that syndicate computer wants. I'm sure that's probably something that I'm gonna have to run and ask everybody about, so might as well.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
This nightmare computer controls the obelisk beach. There's an activation command. Activating obelisk star map. Done. The answer to the second holy seal is revealed. Go to the space, use the answer. See the cosmos, fear the cosmos, lust after the cosmos, embrace the cosmos, scream with the cosmos, gun to your head and cry.
Sure.
I would have expected KHX to massage that text a bit before we release version 1.0. These obelisks hold the secret to getting through the second holy seal. Normally this requires a data key. KHX craft the obelisk of the data encryption, a man of many talents. Inserting the data key handshakes with the computer allows the user to activate the obelisk. Good job, Starlight could break into it. The logs show that it was accessed recently by someone else. Fury. What was he doing?
Ooh,
He connected a key and activated the obelisk. There's something else here as well. A remote key. Unknown device wirely connected to the machine, and the key was input remotely 2 days ago. Then somebody said about remote access. From where, though? It would need to be somewhere within the line of sight to the device. Whoever remotely accessed who would be able to see the obelisk somewhere near here would have line of sight. Maybe up on the cliff behind me. From up on the cliff where the fire tracks were. Has Lydia been a naughty girl? Looks like she accessed the terminal 2 days ago. 2 days before the crime of adult crimes. The obelisk should tell me something at least. Okay. Looks like to show me a code. The symbols are bird, scholar, snake, owl. Seen these symbols before when I put on my space helmet. I should go back there and try again. Okay, we can go great to space. These look like the symbols activated. The instrument pattern was bird, scholar, snake, owl. Bird, scholar, snake, owl. That's it. Must have unlocked something. This was designed to safeguard against random attempts to crack the code. Was Shinji right? Did the demon possessing Henry feel this way, though? One last kiss was her ex, that she might be able to help. Well, he said you needed the key. The third holy seal. It looks like a blood lock. Starlight could take a look.
Sure.
A blood lock code to council blood. To get through this, you need to have a blood of one of the council members in you. Or presumably a sample to trick the lock with. Whose blood logged it through here? All the council accepted. This lock has hardly been used since the start of the island. There's only a few instances of logins over the century. Every time the lock has been opened, there's been a group. The entire council, no exceptions except recently. There are two abnormalities here. There's an unknown blood sample that logged in last night after the council had entered meditation.
Analyzing.
This matches the blood I took from Diane on Gate. He was here last night. Phil entered the hollow ground.
Nanny, the hell?
Henry's blood was used on his lock last night. Does that put him at the scene? Henry's father's was Ayaz Kwame, a council member that gives him the council blood he needed to open the blood lock.
The investigator.
And now the council logged in 2 days ago, stayed for a few minutes, and left. Kafka memory, what was he doing here about the rest of the council? The blood chiller Sam and his hidden distillery had a blood sample bottle with the letter K on it. The bottle was scrubbed clean, but it could very well be Kafka memory's blood. If it was, that means Sam used it 2 days ago to open this blood lock. Was he setting up a crime? I need to check with Doom Jazz. Maybe a sample's missing.
They opened the third seal.
This is crazy.
What the hell?
I guess this is the fourth Holy Seal. It's a deal. This data port Starlight might find something.
I'm shaking.
That's weird. Ah.
Okay. What is the first Holy Seal? Did it just straight up murder the two men? This is a murder weapon Henry was found with. Looks like a combat knife, clean blade, but covered in blood. I seriously never touched this? Starlight can run the blood.
Got it.
All the blood in here is from council members. There are 2 other blood samples here. This is the same blood as the dead bodies at the top of the stairs. Okay. Where Henry was found after he escaped. If I find where he started from, I can complete the timeline to the distance. Or I could just do that. I like what the island is. Change is good. Will we have any more change? We're on perfect 25 now. This will be last island. Are you sure? No, being sure about anything is a mistake. Never commit to anything. And you let yourself believe too easily. Okay.
Relic obtained.
Hair trigger whiskey obtained. A delightful blend of what gives you confidence to do what you always wanted, but you were too scared to, probably. Well, I should probably, get that switched opened up anyway, but... What are you?
The investigator is here.
I have no idea what this is, but as a data port, though, Starlight can analyze it. Starlight seems to be having trouble processing this. Encryption detected, initiating cracking. What the hell is this thing sitting here for? Cracking? Looks like some kind of audio device. There's a directional speaker that's pointed at Henry's cell. Cracking success. Battery 52, memory, crystal sail drive, 8 trillion terabytes, recording function enabled, playback function enabled, not currently playing, file note. Device designation, manufacturer, syndicate patent, that device that directs error frequencies at target for use in riot control and wartime operations. Foreign modification detected. Crystal state drive added. Scanning records, match found, island sequence 15, discovery of death scream trauma by Dr. Doomjab. Data type and device memory matches report. for Doom Jazz titled Psychic Death Screen Trauma. This is an aerial attack device made by just by focus on target very narrow cone. Essentially an audio sniper rifle.
Sure.
So far, so
I
normal.
have a bad feeling.
But a modification has been done to this device. It plays a file type that Starlight doesn't recognize. Closest match to the data report is Psychic Death Scream Trauma that Doom Jazz filed on file 15. Why does Paradise always have to be so strange?
Investigate.
I should speak to the doctor. Okay, that's interesting.
Blood crystal obtained. Relic obtained.
Zealous carving obtained. A carving from the birth of Syndicate. Citizens worship the Syndicate worship and the gods forge on psychic energy. Okay. Okay, the logs.
Nightmare computer. Nightmare computer unlocked.
Got the logs to the Paradise Gates. Let's see. Multiple entries for Lydia and other Syndicate members throughout the night. Most of the Syndicate were taken through the gates to the next island. Camera log, Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak arrive. Blood vials authenticated, Lydia and Sam. Paradise game warmed up. Status critical, Paradise Gate seals, authorization, judge. Paradise Gates purge, blood vials removed, Lydia and Sam. Camera log, Lydia and Sam leave.
Oh.
They started the warm-up sequence for the gates but didn't enter them. The gates were shut down and purged for their power when Judge ordered the lockdown. The camera on the nightmare computer confirms that they were here the entire time. Their alibi is solid. Okay, but they were still doing some weird shit. Okay.
Lydia Daybreak.
Let's hang out with her.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
How are things with you and Sam? Same as it ever was. That's a good thing, by the way. We're happy together. Glad to hear it. You two are always a perfect couple. Why'd you ask? Not many people experience a relationship with the burden of immortality. You have to be thoughtful and considerate. The most important thing is being relaxed. Eternity is a long time. Statistically, you're both going to make mistakes that hurt each other. That can't be helped. On the other hand, you have forever to patch it up and make it right. What about you? You're looking to get back into the dating game. It's hard when the dating pool's so small. Do a Doom Jazz and get a citizen hookup going on. Fresh crop on the next island. Speaking of which, you could always swing by DJ's yacht again. That was a long time ago. It's a fresh start. Just feels weird. Everyone lived a life, but I've been trapped in a moment. Lot to think about. Get you, LD. You'll get there. Solve this thing, start a new paradise. This has been fun. I'll drop you off at the beach. Sure. Okay.
Come on, LD.
I have something we think we should discuss. Okay, what do you want to tell me?
The island feels bad, LD.
We're tight, right, LD? You got something, right?
Ooh, the investigator.
Everything is on record, but I'll use some digression. Me and Sammy didn't kill the council, but we aren't happy.
Come on, LD.
We went out, the council wouldn't let us leave, though.
That's strange.
What do you mean? Me and Sammy are done with this life, these small islands of mortality, waking the gods.
Complicated.
I want to travel the world, the real world. Sammy wants me to whiskey and with any ingredient, not just what dead nebula grows.
What the hell are you talking about?
But Mondstrat and the council said no. Once you're in the syndicate, you're in the syndicate. I'm telling you because the other people know and they'll spread the secret. But killing them wouldn't help us. The next leader wouldn't let us get out either.
Don't like this.
Still sounds like a motive, Lydia. Okay. What are your tire tracks doing on the cliff overlooking the obelisk? Why do you want to know, LD? I held the secret of the second holy seal and I found tire tracks putting you there.
Glad you're back, LD.
I go all over the island. It's a nice view there. So you don't go there to access the obelisk? Nope. What's going on with the message witness sent you for the key to the beach obelisk?
Why?
What message, LD?
Is it?
The Moon database is back up in your tablet. There's a message from Witness on the file attached that is key to using the obelisk. Is that what that was? I got a message as soon as the mail client opened it, crashed out, and the tablet died. And the tablet was straight dead after that. Did you take it to get looked at? Nah, LD, it was a few days ago. We all got new tablets on the next island, and my phone still works, so I could still do my job. That's your statement? There is LD. I don't know what the file or the key or whatever it was. Anything about demons? Nothing. LD. Didn't marshals kill them all during the Henry incident? What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Nothing. Do you know anything about the third holy seal? Can help you. That's what I figured. But may your spectre gaze upon the star. May you reach the moon. Okay. So. Dune Jazz might be useful to talk to. We could probably visit our fish friend since we're right in the vicinity. I thirst for missing knowledge. What does Zealous carving depict? Just the birth of the syndicate, the gods gorged on psychic energy from worship. Yes, they do have taste for that. How did you find this carving? On the beach near the Paradise Gates. Why is an important object like that treated like flotsam? It's a strange object that cannot be contained. It moves where it wants to, it travels between islands and chooses a new place to reside. That sounds like an ideal life. Here's your reward. I thirst for missing knowledge. You have answered all my questions. My knowledge is complete. You know that I'm investigating the crime to end all crimes, right? Don't you want to know who did it? Would it make any difference? You people and your little games. You think you are better than the real world. You scoff at people you use. You people are worthless. I don't care about the people, only the culture they leave behind. I am a demon living as a ghost after I possessed a fish that died. I am perceptive that you people can only wish for. Well, this has been a real delight. Please enjoy Oblivion and make the next island better.
Still like skins of paint.
Way a blood bar. Do you think we drink too much? Of course, we might be the syndicate, but we're still human. Why do we do this? We all have different ways of coping. We're all faced with tragedy every single day. I think we should stop. Are you happy about facing down the dread of being surrounded by unspeakably antique civilizations so all complete for the attention of an idiot god without a whiskey at the end of the day? No. Well, there you go then.
Relic obtained.
Evening melancholy whiskey obtained. A strong blend whiskey that conjures images of time we think we experience, but in fact never exist outside the mass hallucination. Well, we helped out a ghost fish. And that is a reward in itself. Okay, we got Crimson Acid.
Crimson acid.
Do you know anything about the third holy seal?
Thank you.
I know that it will cost you.
I have my ways.
Nice doing business with you. It's a blood lock.
That's weird.
How do you know that?
Thank you.
My way is someone let it slip.
Investigator
Who?
is here.
It's Kwame. Who made him tell you? It'll always be my secret. Who else knows? Who could say? May the gods carry him through the cosmos, but he was easy to manipulate. He had a weakness for women and only gave to cosmic fear.
Don't be coy.
Who knows who talks about who on this island? Who knows what secret meetings happen in quiet rooms? Who knows what gets said when someone has the fear of God put into them?
I have a bad feeling about
Well, that narrows it down. Do you know anything about the council enter the penthouse? If I knew the secrets of the seals, I wouldn't be doing this dance. I don't mean the seals, I mean how do they go in and out frequently? Are they there every day? The penthouse is reserved for special business. It's a lot to get the council in there. Big building to be hardly ever used. Monstrat loves his concrete. He wants something large and imposing, something to reach the heavens without the audacity of Babylon. Babylon. Why not build on the mountain if he wants to reach the heavens? The mountain is reserved for holy grounds. The temple is carved into it. You don't argue with the high priestess. Anyway, Monastrat decided that the council would enter the penthouse together. His paranoia was growing unabated. You know, he always carried a gun. The older Monastrat never used to do that. It'd be weird if they have evidence of a council member entering by themselves 2 days before the murder.
Strange.
If the council member did that, they'd be going directly against our leader. Risky move. None of us are privy to anything that happened with the council, so I can't say for sure. I haven't heard anything about the council members disobeying him, though. If that evidence you got, something is definitely suspicious. A product that relates to Henry's father. Being the past lady is the truth of Mr. Mime. An investigator investigates. The third holy seal is locked. That required council blood. I need to know where Henry got that blood from. Henry's father is an odd one, isn't it? Syndicate control this island. The citizens monitored like cattle. To slip through, though. I've been trying to find out the answer myself. I don't like unknowns. I haven't got much, but I do have something to sell. Nice doing business with you. I've got records of some private financial transactions between Rena Division and Ais Kiwami. What kind of transactions? Ais was giving him money. Henry was born 27 years ago, right? These transactions date back to 27 years and 5 months ago. And? Thought you were an investigator. Why would a powerful council member be giving personal money in a secret transaction to a female citizen 5 months before her only child was born?
What the hell?
Oh. Yeah, we kind of already figured that out, didn't we? May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. I'm guessing there's probably several different ways you can go about the trial, because you probably don't need all the information to finish it, obviously. Let's start with Henry.
Henry Division.
Let's talk, Henry. Is there any joy to be had on the islands? Oh yeah, too much, really. What the fuck do you think?
Don't test.
I'm just trying to get a handle on the island that birthed the crime to end all crimes. We do our work and pray. Sometimes people go to the bar, sometimes we go to the beach. Did you know that there's a boat ride? Fucking boat rides.
Sure.
Have you been on one?
Spent my entire
Yeah, a long time ago my mom took me. We didn't get to the best seats, but it was a problem kid and she was a single mother. We always shunned. She made some friends eventually. There was a mahjong club in one of the apartments. She got in with them. What about you? Found kids to hang out with, not friends though. I just do stuff to make them laugh, smash windows, set fire to people, whatever. Set fire to people. That's why I started being arrested a lot.
Of course!
Hang on, what the fuck am I opening up like this? Whatever. Wanna hear something fucking good? I got something. Sure. You have something you want to tell the investigator? I like you, investigator. I think you're into something. Going to save my apartment is that. I thought you had a bad memory. Some things just get engraved on it. Trust me, I wish that they didn't. People should have minds full of things. You only have a couple of things rather around there, it's torture. The same thing keeps bouncing off the edges of your consciousness, and it's like a gunshot each time.
Key license obtained.
Okay, cool. Did you go through the blood lock on the council building? What does one of the arbor say? That you killed the council, so you went through all the holy seals. There you go then. No memory?
Investigator is here.
Found your blood on the lock. Let's see the scene. Why are you asking me? Do you know anything about your father? Or do you think he wasn't around when I was born? Did your mother know?
Demon one.
I think so. She'd never talk about him. I think she loved him.
Nothing.
She was scared of talking to him. Find my father. Henry, do you know the name's Ais Kiwami? Never heard of him. Is he my dad? Looks like it. Is he a good man?
Sorry.
He took his own life a few years ago. I'm sorry. Fucking perfect. At least he doesn't know what his son did. Allegedly did. What fucking ever. Well, I got a safe thing. You want to hang out again?
Grand Marshal back at code 14.
Got a minute, Akiko.
Norocito!
You're going to die. Humor me.
Sure.
Why do you hate me so much, Akiko? I thought you were an investigation freak. It's not that hard to figure out.
Don't test me.
Because I haven't put a bullet in Henry yet. That's part of it. Why isn't my evidence good enough? Why am I always questioned? Why does someone always know better? I've spent millennia protecting this island. The silent thanks I get. We all appreciate what you do. No, you don't. Soldiers are just unnecessary evil. We spend our lives in service and disregard when we're not needed. We get some ceremonies and platitudes so that all my troops perish with the island start a new cycle. We're done here. Goodbye, Nenrosito. Tell me about the message you got from Carmelita on the day Henry's exorcism. What message?
Time is
Carmelita sent you a message telling you to leave Grace alone with Henry.
I'll put your head on a spike.
No, she didn't. I have a copy of the message right here. Someone's giving you false advice. Evidence. Not advice. The architect was there that day, but she didn't tell me anything. She didn't have the authority over me.
Time is repulsive.
Why did you step out of the room? I considered the scene and prisoner secure. I needed to make sure that the architect was safe. Corrupted areas are full of danger. You know anything about the Third Holy Seal? I know this guy went through it and killed the council. Okay. Bye. May your night be bright and may you reach the moon.
Sure.
This is where Henry started from, according to Kiko. She claims he broke free at and was found 3. Starlight can crunch the numbers.
That's strange.
Distance and times don't match up.
Weird.
He couldn't have broken free, made it to the penthouse, breached all 4 holy seals, killed the council, and got back to the penthouse entrance we found by Akiko. The time Akiko claims. Okay. We might as well talk to him while we're here.
Damn daybreak.
Fancy a drink? My unique blend.
This night alone, okay, getting neat this time.
Be back.
Whatever you recommend. The ice ball you had last time allowed you to save it for longer, but it was chilled, the color of the drink, unless you can taste it. Hope you'll enjoy the pure taste of this blend. It's delicious. What are you blending on this island? Night alone and the Vortex blend, maybe you could try it sometime. No single malts?
Fancy a drink?
Blended whiskey requires fusion of single malts, but on this island I have focused on serving blended instead of single malts. It is important to practice all areas of your repertoires, and what's Lydia's drinking these days?
Oh,
She enjoys drinking while she paints. She chooses something appropriate to her piece. She enjoys all different ways of serving, and like you, right, LD? There's something to be enjoyed in everything. What about the next island? It is important to breathe the new island and learn about it. Craft a drink that can only be born on that island. The islands give drinks so much character, don't they? If we make it to the next island. Gotta go, Sam. I'll catch you later.
what?
Maybe there's something we should talk about, LD. Something troubling.
The investigator.
You have something you want to tell the investigator? I'm sorry, I wasn't truthful. I was holding that flesh for someone. It is an original, Sammy. Why do you have god flesh? I wasn't asked to store it for someone. It was Witness. Why did Witness ask you to store that flesh? Came to me and said he needed it to be stored. He didn't tell me anything else. He just accepted it without question. I didn't know what it was, did I? He gave me a box and said it needed to be kept secret. The Goddess Syndicate, wasn't it? Didn't strike you as suspicious? Witness is an old friend. You'd do anything for old friends, wouldn't you?
Time can
It's suspicious as hell, Sammy.
This is a joke, LD.
It's the truth, isn't it? I have no idea. Lydia told me about you guys want to leave the Syndicate.
Sexuality.
She told you that. Can't break the bond of friendship, can you? You mean wish she kept quiet? Has she given your secret away?
The suspicion, LD.
I don't like people know what our business. It's our relationship, not theirs. It doesn't give us motive because the law is law, and new leader wouldn't change that, wouldn't it?
Don't like this.
I'm afraid I need to be the judge of that, Sam. How come you lied to me earlier?
I am under suspicion.
It paints us in a bad light. We're not council killers. We just want to explore the world. You understand, right? Doesn't look good, Sam. What do you know about the third holy seal, Sam? I don't know a thing. All the seals are mysteries, aren't they?
When love died.
Know anything about an authorized distillery in the dead zone?
Under suspicion, LD.
The dead zone has an aura. The structure of the island is corrupted there. It gives a whiskey a unique taste. Really, the whiskey is tainted as well. It's a quad filter. The flavor is there, but the taint is removed. It's clean. You should try some. I know it's illegal, but how many times do you get to have a whiskey blended in a demonic hot zone? I needed to know. You understand, right? I found a chiller containing a blood vial at your little distillery.
LD.
What? What chiller? Don't test me.
Oh,
Why is the label scratched off? That's not my business, is it? The vial came from Doom Jazz, didn't it? The doctor. For my prescription. Know anything about demons on the island? There shouldn't be any demons on the island, should there? What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodline? I don't know anything, do I, LD? Sorry, my voice is getting, like, really tired. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon.
ha!
Let's go crack that safe. Wait. Okay, I was just looking stuff up about the game because I was curious when it came out, because I feel like I watched somebody play this like years ago. I don't know why, but I just keep on getting like, I feel like I've seen this before kind of vibes about it. Like I watched Nico B play it or something, because I feel like I remember seeing that demon like underground at one point, like actually in the bunker. But it says that this game has multiple endings, and there's no real, like, truth one way or the other. So, I guess theoretically, I could gather all the evidence, save, and then kind of go through each ending. But yeah, that's kind of, I mean, I want a solid ending. That's why I was like, oh my god, there's so much different things, but I get it though. I get why the game's like, oh, it's your truth. It's your, you know what I mean? But whatever, let's go see what's in the safe.